in melee distance of an enemy, and that enemy gets hit by one of my people, then I get a reaction that I get a free hit.
Oh, right. So that, yeah, that's the opportunist one. So the way I do that is after they land the hit, um, lean into recap the attack that just happened from Holly's perspective, because
Okay.
this is an acknowledgement. So, for example, let's say that oh no,
Yeah, but yeah, I was gonna.
Alrighty then, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome one and all. Sorry we're a bit late. My name's Michael, the Genesis Gamer. This is the place where we play role-playing games. We're going to speed through our introduction because, as I mentioned, we had some a little bit of housekeeping to do before we started the stream. First of all, we are here thanks to a bunch of wonderful and amazing sponsors that make us look freaking amazing so that we can gather around the campfire and play some role-playing games. We have Hero Forge for the wonderful art you see here, Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects that you will hear throughout the course of the game, and Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice. All these cool things, just help us look freaking awesome and have a good time with our sessions. We then, of course, have our wonderful and amazing Patreons who support the channel and get to come and play these games with us. Guys, say hello to the folks at home.
Hello.
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 It's so good to see you all. I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your week, because I know that now that you guys are here, I'm definitely having a wonderful start to my week. And of course, as I mentioned before, all games that we play, they are, it's a storytelling adventure. It's a collaborative storytelling adventure. And the main protagonists of this adventure are my lovely players here. So to tell you about their characters, let's speed through the introductions. We have playing the role of Holly, the fairy rogue, an heiress to the throne of the fairy kingdoms and the Unseelie court, who is on a vengeance vendetta to go and kill a person by the name of Puck, who had killed her parents and taken the throne in her absence. She was also formerly a cleric of Asmodeus and started in motion a terrible train of apocalyptic level events that they are now slowly but surely trying to clean up. We have Unok, the Dragon Slayer, played by Marcus, the Storyteller, a person they have met on their long and weary travels, who is now driven to slay a once powerful undead, believed to be risen now as a dragon, zombie, lich, who knows, Kazavron. So Unok is now on a quest to kill Kazavron the dragon, so, there's that too. AKA Core Shift, that's right, thank you, I keep forgetting that. Core Shift, good to see you. We then have Agnes, the psychic mother of a child of Corvosa, and of course prospective love interest for Dan the Fisherman. This person is the quintessential upstanding citizen of the city of Corvosa, and this lovely character is played by Laura Bones. We then have Dante, the Kitsune Druid, a person who is on a quest to try and avenge his fallen comrade who had died due to the drug trade in the city, but has since learnt that his body was defiled by a serial-killing necromancer, risen and offered to the Church of Asmodeus as a host for the demon Envy, who is now fighting our group. So there's that's happening. That's played by the amazing Rykon. Following in suit, we have the Tanuki champion of Milani, Ray, who is here to try and, try and bring peace back to this tumultuous town, using their strength, their guile, and their commander nature, where they're, issuing commands of the various rebels, and then in hopes of ending the rebellion and joining the circus, because, that's apparently a thing. And then last but not least, we have Alizaro, an awakened secretary bird who believed themselves to be a messenger or a delivery person, but was since revealed that they were neither of these things, but their life, their history, their memories was a amalgamation of both the creature and the person that were fused together to create this aberrant person bird thing. But coming to terms with who they are and their true nature, Alizaro is on a quest to learn more about themselves, while at the same time trying to help the friends who have helped them along the way. So, there you go. Yay, peoples. Audience members, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Before we kick off, we're going to give you guys a bunch of ways to interact with the chat. First of all, watch the show, earn channel points. Those channel points can be used to do cool stuff. All those cool stuff, that's just in your chat box there. Inspiration, insight bonuses, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, tons of cool stuff. Go check that out. That's amazing. But if you feel like donating to Dag's survival check, which of course you can see down there is at 74%, which is very exciting, then we have monetary donations that can go a long way towards making sure Dag doesn't starve. There it is. Look at it. All the donation stuff. All right, we have, for $5, we have hero points and jinx points. Hero points are the little red marks my players get. Jinx points are these little, like, purple marks that I get. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. $10, I will draw from a deck of plot twists. And these plot twists will, of course, go towards just random story elements that will be inserted into the game, no matter what they happen to be. And, yeah, I'll use my skills as an improv artist to make them happen. For $20, we have the natural 20, because sometimes shit just needs to fucking work, and that's how we do it with a natural 20. So, yep, natural 20s are used for that. For $50, we have two rewards. We have either a boss buff, where we greatly increase the difficulty of a challenge, or a Harrow draw, where we draw a card from the fortune-telling Harrow deck. If our players fulfill the prophecy within the Harrow, they get a massive boon from the creature within the Harrow, as well as a buff for the rest of the session, based on whatever statistics listed on the fortune-telling card. And then lastly, we have our secret menu item. The secret menu item is going to be nice and easy here. The secret menu item is going to be... how do I put this? I'm going to insert a chance for the Asmodean Church to do a 180 and flip on the Queen of Corvosa. Now, right now, the Queen of Corvosa is using the Church of Asmodeus in order to ensure and instill her power. I have just received word of a gnomish fighter illusionist who is joining our campaign, thanks to Secondhand Samurai, and that is going to be a character that we're going to throw into it. Now, regardless of the character, because that character is going to into today's session, they will single-handedly also lead a what's it called? A coup d'etat in the Asmodean Church to side with the rebels and with you guys over the Queen. Coup d'etat. So that's what'll happen. Okay. So that's our secret menu item. Sil, thank you so much for the $15 donation. We have a hero point to Ray, Ro, and Dante. All right, let me just quickly add those in.
Oh, thank heavens.
Okay. Ray, Ro, and Dante. All right, done and done. There we go. All right, thank you so much for the hero points. That brings us to 75%. Woo!
Mhm.
All right.
Wait.
Yeah.
We have plot twist donation from Schooly Eye. I do not know if you saw it.
I didn't. All right, Schooly Eye. Thank you so much. What is our...
Two randoms is what he said. I have to scroll back and chat.
All right, two randoms, eh? Very well. Two randoms. Number one, we have Something Found for our first one. And our second is The Point of No Return. All right, so Something Found and Point of No Return. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I think I've got an idea for that one at least. All right. Were those the last of the donations?
That's the last donation I saw. I just wanted to make sure you caught it
Thank
because
you.
it was way back in chat.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. All right, that brings us to the start of today's game. So, without any further ado, the arena has gone silent. The battle against envy, brutal to say the least, is still being waged. What was a showcase from a local hero has quickly transformed into a brutal bloodbath. One that even the people who were once siding with envy can no longer stomach to watch. The battle the battle began quite simply, but has turned into a bout against monsters. Hopefully that'll play. Nope. Okay, 1 second.
God damn it, Mally.
Thank you, Mally.
It sounded cool.
It's not like you had a vested interest or anything.
No, not me. Not at
you.
all.
Why would you? All right. So envy. Let's see. Come on, give me the thing. Hopefully that'll play. All right. So that is envy. Envy has begun battle with Dante, Agnes, and Unok. Unok and Agnes were flung into the air, their magic being dispelled by by envy, as Dante, who had transformed into a giant cave worm, began an underground assault. But despite their best efforts, this beast that envy had turned into was overpowering our heroes. With a mighty roar, Agnes's magic was simply switched off. Unok's transformation into a dragon reverted, and now no longer could he feel that dragon power within him. And Dante, who had turned into a cave worm, had been ripped from the ground and was about to be flung directly at his allies. So, let's start with Envy. As Envy picks up the giant worm, he is going to make an athletics check. Of 47. Does that beat Dante's Fortitude DC? Dante's Fort is 25, so 35 is the DC. This is a critical hit. So as the cave worm is ripped from the ground, you hear Envy crying out, "It was not supposed to be like this! We were supposed to be heroes! Now this is all I have!" As he throws Dante with a hip throw down towards Unok and Agnes. I need the both of you to make a reflex save as Dante is being slammed towards you. That will save as Agnes rolls out of the way, taking half damage. As with Unok. We can get rid of greed. Here we go. Alright, so as he drops this on you. Alright, Unok, you will take the full damage, because of course you are being thrown. Oh, it was a critical hit too, wasn't it?
I'm not being thrown.
No, not Unok, sorry, Dante.
You do this every time.
I know. It was a crit. Okay.
You just want to kill me.
I do. Okay. 69 damage. All right.
Nice.
As you get hit, Agnes and Unok, the both of you take... you'd like to use a hero point? No worries. You can stay up on 1 hit point. And again, thank you for the hero point from earlier. Okay. Unok and Agnes, the both of you take 34 damage each. How you guys looking?
Like, I'm hurt, but I've got hit points left.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Because of my temp
I
HP,
probably,
I technically only took 1.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, there you go. All right. So with the cave worm slamming into the ground, Envy is going to bang on his chest yet again, roaring out in anger and frustration.
hey, Agnes is like, Auntie, not again! Oh, God damn it, get off me!
All right, this is going to be nasty. Lightning bolts begin to grow from his horns as he bangs his chest and roars. I need each of you to make me will saves as he uses an ability called Disjunction. You do not want to fail this.
Just tell me
37,
39 's
39,
enough.
34. All right, the DC is... It's not going to tell me the DC. It's just going to be like that, huh? The DC is 38.
Oh,
All right, Dante, do you want to use your last hero point to negate this ability or to try and reroll? I mean, if it does damage... No, it doesn't do damage. This ability is not going to do damage. Can confirm. Hero point. All right, go for the reroll. All right, very well, with a 45. As this lightning blasts all around you, all of your magic items are deactivated for 1 round,
what?
as opposed to being deactivated for 1 week.
Oh my.
Yeah. So that's what happens as it blasts these this strange disruptive energy out of its horns. Unok, you are up next.
That's no bueno.
No bueno indeed.
Punch it. Just punch it in the face. Just walk up and punch it in its stupid face.
My
and attack
punch is
it.
gonna be like tickling it.
Well, punch it with a
okay,
sword.
So I don't have a sword. I only have my spear, and I assume that also means that any runes like our +3s, our strikings, all that's disabled too. So I have a 1d6 spear. Items. I gotta add a basic version of the spear so I can. Yeah, I guess I'll just throw my nothing spear at it, because Unok's not gonna know that that all the magic's gone off it. He just thinks something weird happened. Quapa. I'm gonna hero point that.
Very well. Hero point away.
Quapa. Hey, I
All
still
right,
hit.
that's a hit.
Time for my 1d6 +5 piercing. Oh shit, I forgot about my rage damage.
Ooh. Is your rage supernatural?
No, not that I know of.
All right, yeah, that'll work then. All right.
1 second. Would be my instinct that would tell me, right?
Yeah, it should.
It doesn't say.
No, that's okay. All right. as you strike at him, the blow rocks through his body. He stops for a moment. He begins to slump downwards. He looks up at at Dante, who is still a giant worm. There is anger, frustration, and despair all in one moment. As he collapses, he begins to transform back into his human form. All right. Do you guys want to do anything about that? Or do you want to react to it in any way?
Sorry, I was just waiting for you to finish. Just in case anything more was coming. Agnes will obviously Dante is still in the worm form, but he's pretty much just lying there, isn't he? Because he got thrown. Well, he's over by us because he got yeeted at us, didn't he?
Correct.
So yeah, the first thing Agnes is gonna do, yes, is just rush over and she'll put her hand on this big giant worm and she'll just be like, Dante, you're okay. And then realize that, but she's not probably going to get a yes or no out of that. And she's just going to, if her magic works, does it work when she reaches for a magic? Is it there? Can she feel the magic buzz around her?
Not presently.
Oh, so in that case, she goes, oh, hang on. Never mind, that's magic too. Are magic potions, like healing potions, considered magic items that would stop working?
You only one way to find out.
Yeah. Also, just curiously, because Agnes has a bag of holding, and I was just wondering, does that stop working? Does everything just fall out on the ground? Like, was in my instant mental image, I was like, oh, don't bring it up, don't bring it up. But it's funny because now I want to know.
Okay, so it does stop working. However, when it stops working, it only stops working like in the connecting between the plane of existence.
All right, so I can't reach the portal to get into it. It's just like
it's just a regular bag.
Empty bag. Yeah, okay, got you. Cool, that's fine. So yeah, so then she'll be like, no, and then she'll reach into her satchel and then find it's empty, and she'll just like go, oh, there, Dante, there. She just pats the worm because there's not much else she can do right now. Oh no, I do have a medicine kit. I have a medicine kit and medical skill. I can treat wounds if I had to. So yeah, Agnes is just trying to patch up as best as she can this bleeding out worm.
Okay.
I'm saying duct tape on a worm.
Yeah, a bandage.
So he did say that he trained his back, by the way.
Yeah, so this
did he? All right, okay,
I was
that's
gonna
fine.
say, he trained his back, making it much easier to treat his wounds. So yes, that's fine.
Yeah, that's cool then. I just pull out a standard first aid kit and start trying to patch up Dundee. Go on, Unak.
I forgot already.
Sorry.
It's fine. I just.
I've never done a standard treat wounds. Do I have to roll for it or anything? Or
yeah, you need to do a medicine check. It's in your activities section.
And do I get a bonus for having a med kit on us?
+2.
Cool, thanks. Normally I just use magic for this. Skills. There we go. Medicine +2. +2 down there. Yes.
I'm waiting to see if Unok decides to. Oh, sorry, not Unok. That Dante decides to say anything, do anything. This the end.
Yeah, so Agnes, as Agnes is bandaging it up, just going, I think we did it. I don't know if maybe you want to say something. I don't know if she's just blabbering at this point, I think, because she's a bit stressed.
Dante is very exhausted, drags himself over to his friend who is nearby. He barely is able to get a few words out as he says, Dante, is that you? I'm sorry. I never meant for this to happen. I don't know why I was so angry. All I wanted was a chance to prove that I wasn't a failure. That I wasn't just some drug-addled loser. Dante grabs hold of one of his hands. He says, I always wanted to be like you. I always wanted to show people that even if you lived outside of town and didn't really talk to people, you were always a hero to me. And I thought that, hey, if this guy can make friends and be loved by people in town, and then maybe I could too. When I tried to kick the habit, that's when Gadron got mad. He ambushed me, killed me. I remember the feeling of laying in a gutter, bleeding out. And all I could think of is, I didn't want Dante to see me like this. I'm glad that even if I don't look quite like what I did when we were friends, I'm glad that this is how you get to see me now. You will feel his hand getting colder by the second. Dante, while holding onto the hand, says, hopefully in your next life it will be better, and hopefully it will be within my lifespan, so that we may become friends again. You see a soft smile go over his face, and then stillness. His body then slowly but surely begins to turn to ash. As the body dissipates, it vanishes, leaving nothing behind except bitter memories. Agnes and Unok, you see Dante in the middle of the arena.
Yeah, Agnes, like, stopped her ministrations when Dante dragged himself over to her friend. She'll also have a few minutes. And then she'll like just approach Dante and kind of just put a hand on his shoulder. I think she will whisper a short prayer to Desna as well, just to help Dante's friend's soul on his journey to wherever it happens to be going. Because that's Desna's thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then she'll just put a comforting hand on Dante's shoulder and not say anything. 'Cause I don't think she knows what to say. It's like this is not a situation she's ever been in. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's just, but yeah, she just puts her hand on his shoulder and just, yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Unok, what are you doing, if anything?
Unok just kind of stands back and lets Agnes just go up to him. It's not he feels like it's not really his place to really do anything, so he's just gonna kind of hang back and wait for them to finish before doing anything. Oh, we lost Mally.
Oh no, not a Bally. All right, hold on. Let me just join with my
There she
phone
is.
real quick.
She's back.
Is she back? Yay! Okay,
Oh,
hold on.
hey. She's
Okay.
doing
Sorry, I
lovely.
clicked the button and it went away. I just wanted to
Pushing
close the.
buttons. Stop pushing buttons.
Don't push buttons. Okay, cool. All right. We're in an emotional moment. God. Okay. Dante closes his eyes and some tears begin to fall. He says a prayer to Gosray, hoping that his friend finds peace and comfort. All right. At this stage, with everything pretty much now being settled, our heroes will reconvene in a couple of hours when obviously the boat comes back with the people who went to go and deal with greed, and meets up with the folks who stayed and fought with envy.
And
Do you get?
Agnes will give Dante a little bit of healing since he was just on 1 hit point, so just a bit to, you know,
Yeah. We can do some.
so he doesn't fall over in a stiff breeze.
No, fair. All right. As you regroup, you share the exploits with one another as to obviously your battles against your various demons. I guess Alizara, do you tell them about the what do you call it? The truth you learned from greed?
Ooh. Ray and Holly would have heard it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Then yes, she would.
Okay. You learn that Alzaro learned that they are two creatures merged into one, as opposed to an individual entity. There is possibly a way to separate them, to split them into bird and person, but a complicated series of emotions as to whether or not that's what they should do. Also, Dante, yes, it is absolutely possible for you to collect some of the ashes and bury them later. So, not a problem. Okay.
Agnes is just like, well, then Envy turned into this big giant bull moose tiger thing, and then Dante turned into a giant worm, and then sat on me, and that was rather unpleasant. And then that disappeared underground, and then Unak turned into a dragon. I've just stood there in this arena with a giant worm and a giant moose thing and a giant dragon, and I was feeling very small at this point in time, I have to tell you. But it well, I'd say it worked out all right in the end, but I don't think there was an all right ending to that one. And she puts her hand on Dande's arm again.
Ray's gonna look at Unok and go, "You changed into a dragon? I thought you hunted dragons."
I do. What is going on?
Interesting.
That is.
Holly's gonna run hug Dante.
All right. You run over and hug Dante.
No words, just hugs.
No word, just hug. Done.
Is Unak there? I see him lighting up, but I can't hear him.
I also can't hear him.
Yeah, but he's
Because I'm
lighting
not
up.
saying
I guess.
anything.
Oh, sorry.
My mic is just uber sensitive, so it picks up every little movement I make. So I'm trying not to move, but the house has noise.
Ah, okay.
No, it's just because Ray had asked you a question, so just like.
I answered it.
Yeah.
He asked me if I. He said, I thought you hunted dragons. And Unak responded, well, I do. It's kind of my sole purpose.
Good. Glad we had that talk.
Ironic. Yeah, ironic. So, I think at this point, I think we need to go back to the headquarters and recover a bit. I don't
Isn't
know
that,
whether we've got the time.
aren't we here at headquarters now? Isn't that where we met up?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
you
not
we
sure
meet
where
up
we
at-
reconvened.
Yeah, if you guys would like
Oh,
to,
okay.
yeah, if you guys would like to reconvene at the headquarters, you may do so.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
saves time. Good.
Sure. Yep.
Perfect. So,
Okay, so sorry, I know we've got the other demons to deal with, devils, sorry, to deal with, but two people in one. So is one of them like just a bird? And I mean, do you have bird? Sorry, do you have? I mean, is it like a person and a bird, or is it a person bird and a person? Like, do you have a strange tendency, I don't know, at lay eggs or eat worms? Or sorry, I don't mean to be insensitive. It's
It's gonna take her a second to process through the, the speed at which Agnes is talking
yeah,
here.
she's very stressed and anxious now. When she
and
gets
then
like that, she
she's
just blurbs.
and she's gonna be like, he wasn't very clear about the details. He didn't want to give me the details. All I know is that there are a lot of pieces of each part, and I don't know what the other part is that isn't. He said something, and she's gonna like tap her beak to take a second to recall, and then she's gonna be like, he said something about transmutation, but I don't know off the top of my head. I don't understand magic well enough to know a lot about it other than things changing, shifting. He very specifically called me an abomination a lot.
Well,
So,
that
so
was
that,
rude.
that's
Fancy the devil calling you an abomination.
Yeah, he didn't need to say the truth out loud.
Wow.
yeah. But he's gonna kind of look at Ray like just a quick side glance and then turn back to Agnes, and she's gonna be like, and then she's gonna like put her like do like a fist and palm thing, and she's like, maybe this book, the book I found in the Agnes, do you remember the big fuck you castle thing? I found a book in
Yes.
there. Maybe the book can help if I have time to show it to you later, but I think we need to get patched up first. Because Dante and Ray are looking a little rough. They're looking rough. I'm okay
and so is
ish.
Holly's looking really rough.
Holly looks the roughest.
I also don't feel great, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I was sat on twice
Let's-
by a giant worm, and was unpleasant.
Well, before
Don't worry, I
you,
mean, I don't blame you, Dante, but ow.
well, before you are able to fully rest, firstly, you are approached by a friend. Who should be here somewhere, but
Well, I'd
Oh,
hope
that's
he's
good.
there if he's approaching us.
yeah, that's true.
It's boy.
I need more coffee.
Boy. It is not boy. It is.
Oh, I miss Boy. Boy was a good NPC.
He might come back. It is. Unless I put him somewhere else, which I might have. Oh no,
Put him in a box.
I did put him in a box, and then put that box in another box, and then that, and then I smashed it with
A box
hammer.
went in a safe place.
Let's see. NPCs? No. Oh, maybe it was in the Friday one. Yes, it was. Haha. Ta-da! All right. Ollivander shows up. As he does so, he approaches Ray. Commander.
Ollivander,
You're
looking okay.
He chuckles because he knows that you don't want to be commander. He says, "Yes, no, perfectly fine." After the debacle with who did we fight? It was Wrath, I think. Wrath was the one who blasted the Sable companies. He said, "Yes, after that turn-in with Wrath, we managed to find ourselves battling against Sloth up in the northern coast, whatever the place is called. It's called Trail's End.
Trails End.
Quite a bizarre sight, if you ask me. But we've managed to slay Sloth and liberate.
Oh, well done.
And liberate this curious fellow here. He gestures at a short individual who looks thusly. There we go. Are you happy, Laura? Does that make you? Does that bring you joy?
That brings me much joy.
Thank you to the wandering NPC donation earlier on from Secondhand Samurai. For those of you who don't know, this character is inspired by my friend Guy from How to Be a Great GM, who apparently is, according to this, a gnome fighter illusionist who is Guy from the Great GM, but dressed like the Dungeon Master from the 80s D&D cartoon. So that's the Pathfinder gnomes, they have colorful hair, so he's got the colorful hair. He's got the little ear sideburn long things from like the Dungeon Master, as well as the red cloak, and of course like I put his face together, and look, I even gave him like the little D&D dice, little floating D&D dice.
It's majestic.
All right. So, yes, Ollivander says, yes, we found this curious fellow who could probably tell you more about it. As he approaches... Okay, hold on, wait. Let me get some music going as well. Here we go. All right, he says, "Yes, hello. I am the great... I'm going to call myself, Galtry. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance."
Oh, and yours.
I was rescued by my friends here, who saved me from Sloth, a demon who had been transforming all of Trail's End into a horrifying nightmare. I was stuck in a perpetual, trapped illusion in which I was conversing with my late mother. The sordid bitch would not cease her incessant prattle, and it was a nightmare from whence I could not retreat, till, of course, your great friends retrieved me and slew the devil where it stood.
What took you
In
to Trail's
gratitude,
End?
I have decided... Fuck it. Sorry, I did that so on purpose. Okay. It's like the second they say something, he's going to interrupt because Guy fucking always does it. In gratitude, I've decided to pledge my aid and allegiance to you, the members of the Corvosa Rebellion.
Excellent.
I come bearing gifts as well. Things that
I'm
I
hoping
have
it's a
brought...
bunch of healing potions.
Well, funny you mention that. You see, I have indeed a few potions and crafts and things, but I myself am master of illusions. And did you know
What?
that the mind is capable of such incredible feats as they can trick themselves into enduring a long rest without actually having to physically expend the time, by perceiving the world as transforming within the period of time in which one would rest, the body too will heal along with the mind.
And how would one
I
do
would
this?
say that the administering of this ointment, he says, pulling out this ointment, would give a person who is injured and fatigued the benefits of at least an 8 hours rest.
Before Ray can say anything, Unak's gonna place his hand on his shoulder, just shake his head and hold up a finger like 1 second. Unak wants to see how long this guy will last and break before he says something.
Can I have can I have some of that?
Damn it.
Yes. Dante says, we had some potions that did something similar. We did never come across them again. Well, actually, you might have found my potions, because they were stolen by some asshole bird and then flown away, never to be seen again. I always wondered what happened to my prototypes. Ah, little tiny tear.
Everybody just slowly looks at Ro.
All right. Something found. He provides you with the stamina potions. Yes, you guys are correct. You remember these potions were the things that you had a while ago that did emulate the effects of a long rest. The catch is that you need
Was that
to...
in the zombie house?
What's that?
Was it in the zombie house?
No. This was one of the hype train rewards from way
Ah,
earlier on.
okay.
Yeah. The catch with it is, however, because it's no longer a hype train reward, is that after you take it or after you imbibe it, you will get the benefit of the full rest. However, you need to rest twice as long the following day, or there's going to be huge backlashes for your fatigue. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. He gets the mixture and sort of says, "Oh, well, okay. If you could hold this, please." And he gives you a tub. It kind of has like a little, like the little paste stirrup thing inside of it. So he hands it to Holly, and he begins to rifle through his bag. Do you do anything with the stamina potion pot thing?
Holly is very, very tempted to do something with the stamina potion pot, but she has decided it would be a bad idea because she is learning to think first.
Very
So
nice.
she's very interestingly, but she doesn't do anything.
Okay. He pulls out a bottle and pours some water into it and takes like a tiny little piece of it and then stirs it deeply into the water. Oh yes, no, this is 1/100th part of this thing. You don't want to take this stuff raw. That'll just put you to sleep forever. Do 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 do. And he begins to just make some potions. Once he's done,
I'm loving the face on Mally.
Once he's done,
Agnes is just thinking, like, have you tried marketing this to mothers? I mean, the effects of 8 hours sleep in just a bottle, I'm telling you, they'll rip your hand off for it.
Oh, well, you know, I had considered doing exactly that, but the problem, you see, the problem with that is there is a terrifying repercussion of involuntary anger that happens, and irritability. Also, it may be slightly addictive. Just slightly addictive.
Right. Okay.
Ray looks at Unok going, we'll save that for you.
All right. How
What,
big
you
is
just
the
want to
tub?
piss me off when I go to sleep? Just
No,
fucking
no.
wake me
Well,
up again.
We'll give you the magic. We'll give you the potion
Like-
right after you've taken a bunch of stuff to get extra bonus rage.
Yeah, basically he made Monster Energy drink as a syrup. All right. So each of you administered a potion, which I imagine you drink. This will
No.
give you a full rest if you do so. If you don't wish to, you may choose not to and continue as you currently are.
Yeah, we're not gonna hold off because he's been pretty much good.
Sure, not a problem.
Holly's definitely gonna take it.
Okay, Holly takes theirs.
Ray takes his.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna have to double rest, but you know what? It's like we can sleep for 8 hours and then
The important thing
lie
is
around for 8 hours and talk.
but also remember, if you do not find the traitor in the Asmodean temple, Holly is Kaputski. So there is that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Dante, are you drinking yours? I should take it, but I can just take some time to heal since I didn't use any spell slots. You can. This will, however, take time. That's the catch. Is you are currently in the evening now that you guys have met up. So you are actually going to have to overnight fight Pride and then go and do the temple because at sunrise, Holly is going to be killed by the God of Assassins. For those of you who want to find out more about that, yep, Holly made a deal with Asmodeus, broke the deal with Asmodeus, summoned several devils. The devils then started causing problems, and the assassin group were like, what the fuck is going on? And then Holly got blamed, and now the assassin god is basically like, you need to fix this or we'll kill you. And so Holly's trying to fix it. Yay.
I mean,
Oops.
technically, if the potion does a long rest, I can expend the few spell slots I've got left healing Dante before I take the potion, I guess. If you don't want to take it, Dante. Okay.
It's for one day. Once per hour. Okay, so once per hour you can make a single medical check. So currently with your... So you've used Soothe on Dante.
Yeah, I was just using up the because I had like 3 or 4 spell slots left. I
Yep.
thought I might as well use them up before I
Yep, no
take the
worries.
potion.
All right, so Dante, if you want to use any medicine checks, you're gonna have pretty much they're an hour apart. So, how many hours do you want to take? Your medicine
Well-
checks to 10 minutes. I can't see what brings it to 10 minutes. I only saw what brought it to an hour.
No, yeah, continue recovering. Yeah.
Well, the other thing too is right before Ray drinks the potion, he'll burn his last
Okay, yeah.
focus point and do a lay on hands on
Okay, yep. Cool.
on Dante. So that's 48 of them. Actually.
Yep. Okay, cool. Go ahead. You make that roll. Okay. Our group is sitting there, slowly trying to heal Dante. Meanwhile, this illusionist is sitting there, like, wiggling his toes.
Could I get one more of those to hang on to?
I'm just gonna grab a drink.
Well, it is quite a rare substance. I would be more than happy to sell it to you. But
How much do you want for it?
Ray,
I will tell you in a moment.
I was going to say, Ray's going to look at him going, oh, so you didn't want to be rescued.
Adam? Who's Adam?
No, I said, so you didn't want to be rescued. If, minor gratitude. I get it. That's fine.
Oh, you're trying to guilt him.
I
Right,
think
right.
I think you
Yeah.
misheard at him.
Oh,
as
at
Adam.
him.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Sorry,
yeah.
yes.
Sorry, that's why I was
Yeah.
confused. I was like, who's
Sorry,
Adam?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right. Make a intimidate check or a. No, I think an intimidate check. This is coercion, so yeah. Let's go with intimidate.
Sure. He's not good at intimidation. Nope.
Okay, yeah.
That's a 9.
He says, unfortunately, with the city being in the state that it's in, replacing any reagents that I use is going to be quite difficult. It is 400 gold a dose. I feel like Mally is swearing, but maybe they're not.
Oh, I accidentally unmuted. I completely understand that getting reagents would be really hard to do. Just like rescuing you was really hard to do. So I am super grateful for what you gave us.
Good, I'm glad,
but
because
we would
it
like
was
to
very
rescue-
expensive, as you can imagine, with $400 a pop. That was, 3,200. That's about $4,000 worth of materials that I gave in materials for you guys just then.
Well, I think you're overestimating a little bit, but if you were to give me and everybody else a second potion, so we all have one to hang on to, we could rescue more people, and wouldn't that be better for the city and drive the cost of reagents down?
No, because then how would it drive the cost of what?
Because you said that reagents are more expensive because the city's in chaos. Well, we're going to rescue people and stop the city from being in chaos. And you don't want us to fail at doing that because reagents will just keep getting more expensive.
I'm going to call a deception check on that because I feel like even Holly thinks that's bullshit.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, no. He looks very confused and is wondering why he is being bullied for helping you guys. It's like someone handing out soup to the starving and then having them basically turn around and say, "Is this all you fucking got?" Oh, well, I guess if you're just gonna be a dick about it, it's like, dude, I gave you stuff for free. What the hell?
I just wanted to see if I could get some extra.
So if you can squeeze this guy's charity any further is what you mean. Oh, yeah, sure.
For once, it's not Unok being the dick to the NPC.
Right.
Unok's just like, what the hell? Like,
Have we established that Holly is not good at any kind of diplomacy whatsoever? Have we not?
Forget
established
diplomacy.
that?
Holly's not a good person.
She was trying to be diplomatic.
Wow.
She was trying to
Holly,
be diplomatic.
Holly,
I remember
So-
when she was just this cute, sweet little fairy who went around giving people hugs and
Okay.
stuff, and
yeah.
then
Then
I don't know. Then
Right.
she
Just-
started
just-
setting
yeah.
fire
So-
to things.
setting fire to things, unleashing Satan, manipulating people, lying to people,
Satan.
swindling
So-
people, cheating people. Yeah.
So
I just
Ray is like, guys, Guy. Oh, by the way, Guy.
I am Guy. Hi.
When I say guys, hi. We do appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We've got to go deal with Pride now. We don't have a lot of hours left because we've got to deal with Pride, and then we've got to deal with the temple.
Well, it's very interesting you bring this up, as I heard that you are going to face off with Pride. Now, I would like to offer you something to perhaps help you in your journey.
Listen.
This is a magic wand. Contained within this magic wand is a series of illusionary spells. For you see,
What
Pride
kind?
is nothing but an illusion. It is also the progenitor of such magics as well. By using this wand, you should be able to manipulate his pride against him and seize an advantage. Here.
That sounds like a good idea.
What does it do?
Well, the three things it does is it can
I wanna write this
cast
down.
the following spells.
Where's my notes? Where's my notes?
I'm taking note.
Okay.
The
here
notes
we
on
go.
my character sheet. Wand.
Okay, it
First
can
thing.
cost okay. So basically you can charge it up with focus points. So let's be clear with this. So think of it like it has a focus point inbuilt with it, and you can use a 10-minute action to charge it the same way you would charge your focus. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the first thing. The ability it has is called Warped Terrain. So you can cast Warped Terrain. That basically creates an illusion of the terrain around you. The Trickster's Twin, which allows you to create an illusion of yourself. However, that illusion can be manipulated. So, for example, it's you in different clothes, or you doing something that you're not actually doing. You know what I mean? It's not just a mirror image. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I take it these are like existing spells, so we could just look them up as well.
Yeah, correct. They are.
Yeah.
I mean, it can cast Mirage, but that's not going to help you because it's a 10-minute cast on that. But if you want to write down that it has
Okay.
Mirage, it does. And
So if you can take 10 minutes to charge it like you would a focus, could you feed one of your focus points to charge it instantaneously, or
That is what
does it
you
not
do.
work like that? Yeah, okay. Got you.
yeah, that is what you do. I want to say illusionary scene. Oh, illusionary scene. I think that's the one. Yeah. Illusionary scene. So this is like, the illusion that can create an illusion, yada, yada, yada. Unlike illusionary terrain, it transforms the world. Illusionary terrain is like a small scene. Okay, dope.
What was it called? Sorry, illusionary
Scene.
Illusory scene. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, illusionary
Got
scene.
ya.
All right.
I've written that down.
He says, I hope that this will help you in your battle against Pride.
Right, you've been awfully helpful.
Oh, well, it is nothing. After all, Ollivander saved my life and has informed me how important it is to be able to help in your endeavors against the Queen.
Are you from Corvosa?
Actually, no, I'm not.
Oh,
I am actually from Cheliax.
you picked a bad time for a holiday.
Oh,
It's
yes.
usually a lot nicer than this.
Well, you see, rumors began to circulate about the Church of Asmodeus having some issues. I was sent as an auditor to audit some of the paperwork and bureaucracy that existed within the temple. But I was given the runaround by the priest there. But before I realized it, I had made my way to the outskirts of town and fallen victim to Sloth and his wicked magics, all but assuring me that something was amiss in the temple.
Oh,
Of
yes,
Asmodeus.
there definitely is something amiss in the Temple of Asmodeus. Isn't that right, Holly?
Oh, for sure. There's something definitely wrong there. We are going to check them out after we deal with Pride.
Yes, well, good luck to you.
So if we
Godspeed.
find any important-looking paperwork relating to the subject, would you like us to get it for you?
Oh, please do. Yes, that would be
Oh, okay.
most helpful. Yes.
Keep an eye out for suspicious paperwork. Got it.
Okay. Well, are we ready?
Oh, are we ever ready? Hang on, how do I drink this potion?
You put it to your lips, you purse, and you suck.
Sorry, that was a question to the great master in the skies.
Oh,
I
not
do
the
it
great
on my
GM, the
character
great
sheet.
master. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, you.
Is there a button for like long rest or something?
Well, there is. Unfortunately, it's a long rest to everyone, and I can't not give it to some people, so you're just going to have to manually.
Manually, that's fine.
yeah.
I'd do that. Not a problem. Sweet.
Okay.
So 4 of us are crashing hard in 24 hours.
Yep, pretty much. Okay. This individual will go about his business. You now have a illusionist Asmodean fighter at your beck and call, along with the Ollivander the Paladin, and of course Captain Cressida Croft.
And Unox trainee that's running around the city killing pseudo dragons.
That's right, and boy.
Yeah.
And boy.
Boy!
What a fearsome army.
Right? They're great though.
That's true.
Kazavron's gonna shout something like, "I'm a god!" Agnes, we have boy.
I'm a god.
Get him!
You're a loony. You know what,
Yeah,
boy will be there too. He has on his back like you know how when you go hunting for rabbits, you like have like a bundle of rabbits tied by the feet and stuff over a stick. You know, if you've seen like those things,
Yeah.
he's got that with just pseudo dragons, just all these pseudo dragons just tied together.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
He comes in, Master Udok, look!
Good shit.
I've killed so many of them, and there's still so many to go.
Unox kind of just laughing in his head because it's the same type of bullshit initiation that he had to go through himself. So he's like, "Yeah, you're doing a great job."
Oh, thank you. I was worried that I hadn't killed enough.
How many people have you saved while doing it?
People?
I did tell you to rescue any people that were in danger.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you did. Oh, but there were just so many pseudo-dragons, Master. I didn't have time. He watches, he opens up a cupboard. There are...
Oh, God.
There are 86 dead pseudo-dragons hanging in a cupboard.
It's quite a good number there.
He
It went
hangs,
down in history as the Great Culling.
he hands out, he puts up another 12 of them and, like, stacks them as well. I'm also worried about the meat. I'm thinking about turning this into a smoke room, Master.
Oh, pseudo dragon jerky. Unak just starts drooling under his helmet, thinking of pseudo dragon jerky. All right. Well, we have to go deal with another devil.
Oh yes, yes. Yep.
If you can get 100 more by the time we get back, I will consider letting you join us in the final battle against Kazabron.
What? Oh my God! Oh, that would be so amazing! Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, thank you, Master. Okay, bye. I need to. Oh God! He goes into the room. He moves like some of the corpses out of the way, and he pulls out like what looks to be some bear traps, and he pulls out like a crossbow and stuff. And he goes, "Okay, Master. I'll do 100. I'll do better than that. I'll get 1,000 of them." And he runs off, so excited.
That should keep him.
I am going to follow that one. I am concerned.
Yeah. Keep an eye on him.
Yes, please, before he depopulates the entire pseudo-dragon community.
That's disturbing.
Well, actually, it's not that. It's the pseudo-dragons are actually the good entities here. Because the pseudo-dragon population actually keep the imps in check. Because they hunt the imps that also...
Yeah, it's the pseudo-dragons and imps in Corvosa just have like an internal rivalry against each other. So it's just...
Marcus, and now the imps are gonna win.
Marcus, they do. It's like one of the major features. And now all the pseudo-dragons are gone.
I know. I know. That I was explaining that to them in case they didn't know.
Yeah.
That is something I do know. That is something Unak knows.
Yeah.
So, you said
but his hatred for dragons goes so deep. Fuck the pseudo dragons.
Yep. So now there's just these like you go into the streets and there's just these like fucking West Side Story imps who are like in trash cans like, hey, get out of here, buddy. This is our neck of the woods. See? It's like, oh God,
West Side Story.
What's happened?
They're all walking towards it, going to
yeah, that's it, exactly. All right. Okay. So, you know what? I really want to do Pride, but I also don't want to do Pride. It signals the beginning of the end. You know what I mean? That's kind of thing. How do I?
Well, all good things must come to an end eventually.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
How do I even begin this? Okay. You begin to make your way to North Point. This area here is the main shore. Lots of trade, lots of commerce, and of course, City Hall at its center. You begin to make your way, recharged, rested, and recuperated, as best as you could by this time. As you arrive, you hear the sounds of rhetoric coming from the city hall. People angrily yelling, calling out. Yeah, why should we listen? Why should this happen? We have rights. Yeah, and people are shouting and calling out.
Oh, what's this ruckus now?
As you go to inspect, you see something rather disturbing. You see at the center of a crowd what looks to be a very, very tall... Well, at first you think maybe it's an elf. You realize very quickly this is no elf. Hidden behind a glamour of an illusion, you actually see One moment while I pull this out. Sorry, bear with me for 2 shakes. That's not working. Very well. If you don't want to work, I will fix that. Hiya. It's Sean Connery. No, it's not Sean Connery.
I didn't know the Black Rider armor was back.
Okay. You see what looks to be a all too familiar Fae who looks at you with a wicked grin. A malevolent gaze. As he sees you enter the city hall. I have to make this from scratch because I can't find it. I'm sad. But yes. Holly, you recognize this as Puck.
Puck is dead, by the way. Remember?
I'm aware. So was Dante's friend.
Jack was the fiance.
Oh, Jack. Sorry. My apologies. Yeah, sorry, Jack.
Jack killed Puck.
Oh, my God, my brain.
You kept
Sorry.
calling him Puck for
I
sessions.
know. I'm so sorry. No, yes, that's right. It was
Yes.
Jack. Sorry. Jack
Yeah.
is who I mean. Yeah, I
Okay,
actually meant Jack the entire time.
I was gonna make a joke about you forgetting and somehow dropping that Jack was Puck the entire time.
Maybe. Could be. That's now now that's the twist. Okay.
No, Puck died in my arms. We made it clear.
We did. Okay, that's fair. Sorry. So for those of you who aren't aware, Puck was Holly's friend and attendant when Holly was still part of the Unseelie Court. Jack was the fiance who was supposed to marry Holly, but because Holly ran away to the human world, Jack felt like it was a slight on his throne and on his kingdom, so he killed Holly's parents and has taken the throne for himself. Puck survived long enough to share that information at the cost of his life. And now you see Jack, who is using a glamour. Like, it's kind of like his face sort of transforms into Jack as he meets your gaze and then turns back into just a surreptitious human person. They are very much riling up the people here.
Can we hear like what they're, what their shtick is, what they're trying to rile people up about, kind of thing, or is it?
They are talking about how the rebels are causing the queen to enact her vengeance upon people who aren't even involved. That through provoking the Grey Maidens and the Hell Knights, the rebels are doing nothing but creating even more chaos and anarchy. And that now, more than ever, we need to band together in order to protect our town.
Okay. So I have a question.
Yes.
I would like to use a bead of juxtaposition, and we're having this discussion in Discord right now. I think it's a really funny idea, and I really hope that it would work. But can I swap an NPC in the crowd with an animal?
They would both be making will saves. But yes, potentially.
Okay. So it looks like Jack is the one leading all of the rabble rousers.
Yes, disguised as a spokesperson for the town. Yes.
Okay. So Holly's gonna yell, like, not yell, but like project her voice like a good actress type person,
Sure, of course.
so everyone can hear. That's it. Everyone, go home now, or you are going to be in trouble. We're tired of this, we're sick of it, and we're gonna make you suffer if you stick around.
Okay.
And then she's gonna take out the bead kind of like quietly and toss it at one of the people next to Jack. And
Jack's on the stage by himself. Like, he's kind of like on
Okay.
a platform. But you
so
can aim at someone on the front row easily enough.
yeah, someone on the front row.
Okay. Okay, so let's do this in stages. First of all, let's make a intimidate check against the crowd as you are, telling them to disperse.
I'll take that.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. They're pretty unnerved by the sudden appearance of our heroes. Next up is the bead. So I'm gonna make 2 will saves here. They're not gonna be that high, but we'll give it a go.
Surely the snake can't have a very high will.
Nope, snake will fail, and so will the person.
Okay.
So the snake juxtaposes next to Jack.
And then the person disappears.
And the person disappears. Now, where is this snake that you're using?
Just a random snake from outside the city, I guess, the closest snake that
Oh, you
would
need
be
to be
around.
aware of the creature.
Oh, there'd be
It
snakes
was
in
the
the city.
big nasty.
Yeah, I'm
It was
sorry.
the big one
I
at
was
the-
under the
at the
impression that you
zoo.
might have had something. Let's say it was a mouse or something. It's like there are rats in the city, and that's easy. Or a cat or something, but that'll be about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so we'll swap them into a rat. At which point, when the juxtaposition happens,
Mhm.
Holly's gonna point and say, "Well, I just turned him into a rat. If you do not leave now, I will turn all of you into rats."
Okay. Well, I'm not even gonna make a check for that because of your intimidate check from earlier. But he is going to counteract your very, very provocative yelling with his own take on what you are doing. Let's see. You guys are level 15, right?
16.
16.
16.
Why are you guys still 16? I'm gonna level you up at the end of this.
Because you're not giving us levels.
Yes!
Yeah, at the end of this. Okay.
Still.
It's fair.
To be fair, we were level 15 for a while.
It's fair. Okay. That's not it. I mean, that could just be fun. Okay. He is going to attempt a diplomacy check against your intimidation to try and get them to not retreat. He says, "Do not run, do not fall for their terrorist tactics. They are just using fear to incite you and try to control you." Oh no, I did not make it. And I don't have any jinx points. So, yep, people are gonna start fleeing and running away. Oh no, I don't want to turn into a rat. No, yeah, screw that. I mean, I didn't like Steve anyway, but, he still turned into a mouse, and he didn't deserve that. Oh god, that Steve turned into a tanuki.
That Steve. They're just all named Steve.
We're all Steves.
Congregation of Steves.
Agnes is just like,
But-
I mean, it got the people out of harm's way, but I'm not really sure it did much for our public image.
Probably not, but I think at this point we need to minimize casualties as much as possible. And I didn't set anything on fire this time, Agnes.
Also true.
This time.
Yeah. That
As
is also
everyone,
true.
as,
This time.
as everyone retreats, there is, of course, the stereotypical, like, slow clap that happens. Well, well, well. Already spoiling my fun. But I suppose that's to be expected.
What is your dumbass doing here?
Whatever the hell I please. I am, after all, King of the Fae. And I
No,
answer to no one.
you aren't the king. I am the queen, and we aren't married.
A queen with an empty throne. You have no claims. You are nothing but a shadow of your dead parents' former empire. There's
I'm
nothing.
going to
Sorry, go on.
just like she's not even going to listen to anything
Yeah,
about
no,
her
I know.
parents. I'm going to be killing you.
Oh, are you? I doubt that severely. You lack the power. You lack the intelligence. You are lacking. And I have a new friend. One who says that I will be taking over from now on.
And what
Please be a
friend is that?
dragon. Please be a dragon. Please be a dragon.
Grendel! As he yells this name, you hear this, like, thunderous roar as what emerges from underneath the stage that you guys are on is nothing short of a fucking monster. Now, I know I say monster, like, a lot. But when I say monster,
Oh,
I mean, this thing looks like what would happen if a troll got into some crack.
It looks like a Wolverinized orc
Kinda, yeah. Now,
with like a little bit of venom.
now who here knows when I say the word Grendel what that means?
I
I
don't
I
think
know the
but I feel
name,
like
but I
killing
can't
you.
remember like.
Beowulf reference.
Yes.
Pretty sure.
That is correct. Beowulf is the reference here.
Oh, I know Beowulf.
As long
As
as we don't have to kill Grendel's mother.
Yep.
no, just Grendel. So yes, he turns and he smirks at you. Because not only is this Grendel, but this is also Grendel and Pride.
Like Pride is inside Grendel.
No, Pride is inside Jack.
Oh, okay, that's what I was afraid of.
And I finally remade Jack, which I'm very happy about. There we go. Oh no, the bad guy's hot.
It's cheating.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Holly, you neglected to marry that?
I
Look,
Even
if
Ray
I
is
were a
looking at
fairy
Holly going.
princess, if I would have been a fairy princess,
bruh,
100%.
bruh.
Okay. So, as Jack turns around and says, "Oh yes, having the power that came with my new friend has afforded me a lot of authority over the creatures of the Feywild. And Grendel here has offered so generously to serve as my bodyguard. So yell, scream, and bitch and moan to the sky all you like. I'm going to sit here, enjoy this caramel apple, and watch you get the ever-living fuck beaten out of you." And with a crunch of the candied apple he has, Grendel roars and leaps into battle. Alright. Grendel is there. Okay, we're going to use the The city map again. You know what? Let me do a big map. Let me do a big map.
Quick question, Doug. What
Yeah.
is this? Is the save off of these spells of this wand a set save to the wand, or does it work off my spell save DC?
Your save DC. Normally it
Okay,
wouldn't, but
cool.
I like it working that way.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Here we go. We're here. Let's see.
Well, whoever's using it's spell DC, I guess.
Let's see. Town hall, town hall. I can do a town hall. Um. Ooh, actually. I have the interior of a Tarrasque. But
Holly's
Hey,
gonna
I
get eaten
remember that
again.
fight.
No more eating.
So Holly gets eaten by Grendel, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, here we go. Okay, this will work. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna give you guys a sunset map here. There we go. Okay, we have Holly, Alazaro, Dante, Agnes, Ray, Grendel, and Unok.
Can you share the map again? I don't have it.
I haven't shared the map because I am only just building it now.
Oh, got it. Okay, I feel better.
Okay.
And where's Jack?
One moment, por favor. I haven't made.
Maybe the real Jack is the friends we made along the way.
All right.
Jack killed my parents. Jack can suck it.
Jack did.
I
kill
mean,
your
he looks like
parents.
he might.
Okay. Okay, 1 second. Aha, there we go. Okay, sorry. Adding a whole bunch of stuff. So much stuff. Sorry, I thought I had all this stuff prepared, but clearly I did not, because I am a putz. Okay, copy that. That's there. And we're done. Okay, cool. Jack is also over here. Alright, there we go. Jack is over here. Alright, top of the round. Grendel goes first, leaping into battle. As he does so, he is going to go for Ray, Unok. Take your pick. Who's he going to go for?
You tell me.
I'll take him. Unok is a big beefy distraction for Grendel.
All right, very nice. All right. Step 1. Will saves from everybody.
Oh, god damn it. Why is everything will saves, Dag?
Mm.
God, I'm hero pointing that.
Very well. I will eat your hero point.
I'm
Oh,
gonna use
I
point as
rolled even
well.
worse.
Hold on 1 second. So
I'm a
hero
s-
point from Holly, hero point from Unok. Okay.
I'm assuming that that's a fail.
Let's see.
29.
29 is a critical fail. Oh no, no, just a regular fail. Regular fail. Alazaro
If
will
I'm the hero.
critically fail.
I would like to hear a point in that case.
All right, very well. Hero point.
And Ray is going to hero point as well.
All right, all the hero points are going out. Agnes, are you good? I mean, let's see. Agnes is fine.
What was that?
I got 39.
All right.
You said 29 is a critical fail, right?
No, 28 is a critical fail.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go through this again. So, let's start from the top here. Holly, what'd you get?
Worse, so I'm sticking with my original 29.
29, so that is a regular failure. You are frightened too. Okay, then we have Unok.
29 as well, but since it's an emotion effect, it's 31.
That will still fail. Remember how I said 28 was a critical fail? A
I know,
two,
but
yes.
I just it was relevant.
No. Okay. Next up is Agnes. What'd you get?
39.
All right, you succeed. You gain frightened 1. Dante. 40. You succeed. You gain frightened 1. All right. Ray.
36.
36 is failed. You get frightened 2. And Alazaro.
40.
You succeed. You gain frightened 1. All right. Now that's not an action. That's just him being there.
I believe Dante gets a critical success because if he rolls a success, it's a critical.
Oh, is that
With the will?
is that the case with Dante? Then yes,
Yeah.
then you have no effect on that one then. So you get no frightened. Also, you are no longer confused. You no longer have persistent bleed. You have no longer got haste. Do you still have your 15 electricity? Resist, Dante? Yes, yep, cool, that's from the item, not a worry. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that everyone's stuff is there. Ray, do you have 5 electricity resist still?
Yes.
And all those other ones are accurate, so that's
Yep.
fine.
Those are all from
Okay,
things.
sweet. All right, cool. Everyone's abilities are fine. Okay, cool. All right, so Grendel is going to come up to Unok. All right, Unok. I hope you are ready for this.
Oh, I am not, because he's gonna whoop my ass now.
Oh, he is. Yep. Okay, so Grendel is going to start by using his fist and clobbering you, which is then going to turn into a grab. That is a critical hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 69 damage.
Yep.
As he clobbers you with this huge fist, he rips you and pulls you into the air. You are now being grappled by him. Yes?
I forgot to apply my temp HP.
That's okay. You can apply it now because you are going to take more damage.
Well, that would have eaten it up instantly, so I would actually be at 56.
Just add 15 to your temp hit points. You are going to take more damage. Trust me.
Okay.
Okay. Now he is going to bite you because you are grappled, and also use an ability called Tooth Grind. Okay, so let's see. So back to 2. Here we go. Ka-chompity chomp. All right, that is a regular hit. As he chews on you for 37 points of damage. You now are grinded in his teeth as you hear your armor buckling. You hear your armor snapping and popping and breaking. You take 2d6 persistent bleed damage and instantly become wounded 1. It's not a critical success, so that's that. Cool. All right, there you go. All right, so what's your reaction as you're being eaten? Can and all.
Probably a mixed roar of anger, frustration, and fear all in one. Because once again, this is not a dragon. He is out of his comfort zone. This is horrifying.
Okay. Yep. This is quite horrifying. Okay. I'm gonna give everyone what I'm gonna call a quick action. Oh, and a crit card. No, I'm not gonna do the crit card. I'm gonna, in lieu of the crit card, we're gonna have everyone have a reaction because we are getting close to the end of time and the blip might happen. So, that's pretty much what he does. Dante, I need a quick action from you. So just your reaction, what you would like to do to set up for the next week. Just let me know that. Agnes, what about you? And everyone should be thinking about what their actions are because we're going to go through these lightning fast.
So it's just like a quick reaction to what's going on rather than
No,
an
you can take an
actual-
action. You can take your turn, just, like speed turns. Hyper speed.
Ah, right.
Yeah, what I'm saying
right.
is don't take I want to grapple him by putting a lasso around his foot and then tying it to a horse and then summoning a horse from the nether realm in order to then teleport him to the nether, just simple quick turns for this round. Thank you, IT. Who was that for? That was from IT Dude, who tipped $20 hero points for Holly, Unok, Ray, and Ro. Thank you, sir.
Well, I would like to attempt to cast my spell then. That's what I'll do. I'll cast a spell. I'd like to attempt to cast Uncontrollable Dance upon Grendel. Now, how do I've been practicing with the targets. So if I target mode, target Grendel.
Okay, so
then
after you've done that,
cast-
it'll then go to Jack. Jack will cast Invisibility. Pachomp.
Do I do the action or am I just telling you what I'm doing?
Yeah, no, do the action. Ray, what about you?
Ray is going to smacky smack.
All right,
Grendel.
you go for the smacky smack. All right.
Where the heck is smacky smack? There it is.
Dante moves off to the side. Your irresistible dance is indeed quite resistible.
I'd like to hero point that if I may.
You may. You just got a hero point, and yeah, it's easy come, easy go.
Exactly. Even worse.
Somehow.
So it's a quick miss.
All right, give me a number 2 under 5.
1.
1. Hiya. You have a bad fall. You fall prone and are slowed 1. You have 1 more action.
Raising my shield.
All right, you raise your shield while you're on the ground. Oh no! And you know what? You know how I skipped my critical attack? I'm going to use my critical attack here. And I'm going to say that you need while you are prone with your shield on, he is going to just step on your shield. Oh, Ray, you got an inspiration. Get another reroll. Quick as we can.
Also, can Agnes also use her last action to just back up a bit, since I was just 2 actions?
Yes, you may. And Dante, yes, you can go invisible as you move there.
Nope. Hero Forge wants to kill me. It sat on the 20 and then changed.
It did sat on the 20 and then just disappeared. All right. So yeah, like I said, Grendel will basically put his foot on you, effectively keeping you prone until you can beat an athletics check to push him off you. So you're basically pressed up against your shield on your back.
Okay. I have a reaction.
Yeah, sure, go for it. I mean, this is technically your action.
Yes, but I still have liberating step. No, it doesn't say I can free myself. I can only free an ally. Okay, forget it.
Okay, moving on. Holly.
Holly is going to turn invisible and give him a very wide berth, taking 2 turns.
Hold on 1 second. Before you do so, it's a very, very good assumption that you have that he cannot see invisible creatures.
I really hope he can. I know Jack can.
He absolutely can. He is going to make an attack of opportunity against you. You do
he can't see?
You do have, yes, but you do have concealment. Let's go for a clubber.
Wait, he can do that while he's still holding me and pinning Ray?
He's stepping on Ray, so Ray is not pinned. Ray
And
is...
he's
Ray
got
just
me grappled.
Pardon? Yeah, no, he's
And
grabbed.
he has...
Oh, yeah, no, he is. Okay, so let me just check.
Oh,
this.
so he's gonna beat Holly with me, is what I'm hearing.
Or he's large and can just grab you because he's a giant. He's got 2 hands. All right. Unfortunately, that is still gonna hit you. There was a mischance from you being invisible. It did not help you though. All right, Holly. That is 76 points of damage as he grabs you with his other hand.
Awesome. Well, that's fine. I'm still gonna stab him.
You may do so.
Son of a bitch.
Critical miss. All right, give me a number between 1 to 5.
I'm gonna give you a hero point is what I'm gonna do.
Oh, do that. Yeah, all right, let's go. Give me a number between 1 to 5.
3.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Awkward attack. You are off guard until your next turn.
Awesome.
All right. Unok, you're up next.
Well, I like to get big, Dag.
Interesting concept. I like it. Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah. Unok's pissed that he was just grabbed like
I think
a toddler.
you're gonna have to. I think you are still gonna have to break the grapple. Because does your enlarge?
I would assume just becoming
no, because I mean, again, enlarging doesn't auto break a grapple. It's just not an ability it has. The question is would you be crushed instead? But I know that enlarging generally says you can't grow into spaces you can't fit. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have you break the grapple with...
I mean, I can attempt to do that first.
Yeah, well,
because...
I was going to say, try to break the grapple first, because I'm going to say that being in the grapple, you won't be able to utilize that ability without, obviously, disrupting it, because you can't expand beyond where you're being grabbed. Yeah.
Okay. That would be athletics, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And your target number is 46.
Just trying to check. No, I did not grab the thing that gives me any bonuses to my
quick as we can, like I said, fast turns.
I'm trying to roll it, but it's not. God damn it.
Okay, 33.
Hero point, please.
You may do so. All right.
God damn it.
Unfortunate, but that is not going to break free. You struggle against the creature, but he holds onto you tightly. Maliki says, redeems an inspiration. Go for another roll.
God damn it.
Time is of the essence. Let's go, let's go! Woo!
God fucking damn it.
All right.
Unok just sits there flopping like a fish. That's his turn.
All right.
I'm not holding anything up.
All right. Alizaro.
Okay, quick question on behalf of Dante. He was not saying to go invisible himself. He is trying to dispel Jack's invisibility because the spell is illusion-based.
Ah, I see. I'll have to check on that to see whether or not you can target it, but yes. But have your turn real quick, and I will have a look at that.
All right. Could I possibly petition you for a hero point, give up my hero point, to try and wriggle Ray out from under Grindel's foot?
Ooh. Yes, make an are you going into kaiju form?
No. Would I need to go into kaiju form to do it?
Grendel is a huge creature, and Ray is very small. What I will do is I'll make you this offer. If you turn into your kaiju form, use your hero point, I will allow you to simply pull Ray out from under his feet. between just your sheer size, without ripping obviously Ray in half because of the creature's weight on him, it'll keep Ray prone, but it'll negate my my critical effect of like pinning him down with my
Okay.
foot.
All right. In that case, yes, that is what I would, because we said 2 actions for Ro to go kaiju, and then I would like to use my hero point to do the third and pull him out.
All right, not a problem. Ray is still prone, but you are now free of Grendel's step. At this point in time, the Radiant, having a look at it, you do need to target. So unfortunately, your Dispel magic won't be able to work on Protector tree in front of Ray. All right, a large tree.
The blip.
Oh no, the blip was only super small.
Was it? Oh yeah. Sorry. My
Nice.
bad.
Okay, cool. We're still good. All right, so the tree erupts upwards. As it does so, the protector tree now basks kind of like everyone, giving a small pool of hit points to help protect our heroes from Grendel. Holly, you hear Jack whispering behind you. There is no hope here. There is no victory. This is an execution. And with that, oh, there you go. And with that, that is where we're going to end today's session. All right. A battle with Grendel. You guys can all level up, by the way. This will be a level up from your previous fights with all the devils and stuff. But Pride is now obviously come out to play. This is one of the most challenging ones because this is the first one that appeared when the deal was broken. So yeah. The final of the devil battles. Fun, fun, fun.
Well, Fantasy Grounds is really trying to kill us.
Yes, indeed. It really is. But also Grendel is crazy tough. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Grendel is actually the strongest giant in Pathfinder, next to the god, whatever his name is, the Jotun god. Yeah, Grendel's the next strongest giant. There is no other giants. Grendel is not a type of monster. Grendel is a monster. He is a troll from the Feywilds, known as the First World, and yeah, he was very famously known for being able to dismember people.
Hey, Dig, we're still live.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys. I'm telling my audience too. I haven't said goodbye yet. But the Grendel story, or at least the Grendel story that was captured in Pathfinder First Edition, scared the crap out of me because every attack he had, if he landed a crit, he took a limb. That was it. No save, no nothing. Just straight up tore a limb off. That was it.
Thank God you didn't throw that against us in Rain of Winter.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. That's a bit much. This, you guys are actually at a level that might make some sense, but as far as I could tell, he doesn't have that ability anymore.
Well,
he does have
I do
Unstoppable, which is also a thing. Let's see. He's got the Hands of the Murderer.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah, that's not terrifying at all.
Oh no, if his first attack misses you, he still does 18 bludgeoning damage to you.
Oh.
Not on a crit fail, but on a regular fail. Yep, no, he does not have, no, it looks like he does not have his limb rending abilities, so there you go. Bonuses.
Oh, small blessings.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you guys had a great time because I know I freaking did. Thank you to everyone who came out, helped us out with the stream, helped keep our heroes alive with a score of hero points. What will happen next week in this epic conclusion to the saga of not only the devils, the 7 devils of sin, but also the resolution to Holly's conflict with Jack potentially also coming up. Be sure to tune in next week because there'll be lots of cool stuff and lots of fun stuff to happen. In the meantime, however, guys, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.